Hey y'all, it's Kitty, and I am back with my mom.
Hi.
So today we are going. So today we are going to do a Sunset Glam look. I have two colors picked out for the base, and then you are going to help me pick out the way we're going to finish it.
Okay.
We were thinking of making this a series, so it's going to be Mom's Makeup Mondays or something like that. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do that? Comment down below and let me know. And why don't we just get started?
I need to come up with a better name than Mom, though, if I'm going to keep doing this as a series. So I'm going to work on that. Like Momalicious or something like that. Momalicious's Makeup Mondays.
I think that's too many syllables. Momalicious.
It has good alliteration, though.
So first step is eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion because my Milani one started to change consistency, and that means that it's probably going bad.
Let's see, if I recall from my last Monday video, I put this on my eyelids.
Yep, so tap it between your fingers. So next we're going to set the eyeshadow with a cream-colored base.
You have two of the same palettes.
No, they're not.
Pretty darn close.
Not close at all. So we're going to go into the light cream shade.
What do you guys think? Okay. And put it on my eyelid.
Pack that onto your eyelids.
My last video, someone said their favorite part was a very specific part. And it was a part where I did this. Hi, daughter.
No, it was the part where you did this.
Oh, this? But then I think I blew you a kiss at least, didn't I?
So you're going to take your E.L.F. blending eye brush.
This one?
That one. And we're going to go into the orange here. This is Bratty from Colourpop.
Do you think that's too bright for me?
No. Then you're going to put that into your crease.
Okay.
And remember, because you have hooded eyes, you want it to be visible a little bit over when you open your eyes. Remember, not your lid, Mom, your crease.
Is it visible enough or no?
Nope, keep going up. And you want to bring that probably 2/3 of the way in. So not all the way in.
One thing I remember, she told me to hold the tip of my brush here for lighter control. Ooh. I feel like a jack-o'-lantern. No comment.
You don't look... It's gonna look sunset and pretty, okay?
Okay.
So this is what one eye looks like. So you want to bring that up just a little bit higher to like here.
Okay. I'm erring on the side of being conservative at the moment because it seems so bright for me.
Well, you said you wanted to work towards being able to do a red, white, and blue 4th of July look, so I figured we'd go bright.
Thankfully, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and I probably am not going out tonight. What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
I know, it kind of does. I'm like,
okay, now lean forward and look down. Not your head, just your eyes. And that shows off. So the next step, you'll see I have another brush laid out. I am going to be using the AOA Studios E122 brush, and my mom is using
Wet n Wild.
It's the small concealer brush.
Small concealer brush.
It's not labeled.
B52598725-3.
You would say B52.
I love that band.
So we're going to go into this yellow, which is Geese from Sydney Grace Cosmetics. This is one of my new ones.
Isn't that like the 12 Days of Christmas?
Yeah, they have a whole they have a whole 12 Days of Christmas set.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I happen to be looking for a better quality yellow.
Something I've actually never looked for.
So you're going to get a little bit of that on your brush, and you're going to go into your inner corner and meet the orange shade.
All right, how's this?
Perfect. Now I have to catch up with you and do the other eye.
Let me give you a lesson if you want.
So now is the fun part. Do you want to do a pink gold on the lid? Or we could do something fun and sparkly.
I vote for fun and sparkly.
So now we are going to take my NYX glitter primer and just take the easiest little bit.
What's the difference between eensiest and teensiest?
Whichever one you say. I'm going to tap that in, and you want to put it on the outer half of your mobile lid. So
Over the eyeshadow that's there?
yep, but don't go as far up as you have the eyeshadow. You're only putting this on your mobile lid.
That must be a makeup term because I've never really heard anyone ever say it until you said it.
It's a term I picked up from Lauren May Beauty. She's a YouTuber I like. And I feel like it's really descriptive.
Yep, okay. What next?
So then we're going to go into this shade here, which is from my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. It was that square pan that I was just pointing to. You're going to go in with your finger.
Didn't we use this last time?
No, I think we used a different one. We almost used it.
Okay.
And you're going to pat that on top of the glitter glue.
It makes my blue eyes really stick out.
Oh, it does, yeah. And I wipe my fingers off on the toilet paper.
But I think I need to do a little more blending.
Maybe a little bit.
Which brush should I use?
This one.
I'm going to try this all by myself with the lessons that Hannah taught me last video.
Okay. I am going to analyze my brushes to look for what I want to put on the inner half of the eye.
Better?
Yeah. And covered in glitter.
Boop.
So next we're going to take that flat brush that we used for the yellow, clean it off real quick in the color switch.
Put it in here? No, put it in here.
There. Rub it. Perfect.
That works really well.
Yeah. And now we're going to go into Euphoric from the Too Faced Life's a Festival palette.
Do you know the names of all these without looking?
Only a few of them.
Mm-mm.
And they're like the few that I use the most frequently.
Yep.
That's why I picked it up and I read it. And we're going to put on the inner corner of the mobile lid to meet that darker sparkle that we put on.
Okay.
And it's okay if you overlap it a little bit, because that'll blend it. I find sometimes when I'm working on my right eye,
Because we're lefties.
because
right?
we're both lefties, to actually like cross my arms. So the palette is then on the other side, so I can get over here better. I find that's what works for me best. Does anyone else have quirky little makeup habits that they do to help them do their makeup easier? Because I always feel like I'm weird when I do this, but this is how I do it best when I'm doing this eye. And then
I do it this way.
Now, so I just gave you the E.L.F. smudge brush.
Okay.
And I'm using this bigger smudgy brush that looks blue, but I promise I cleaned it off in my color switch. And I'm going to go into Bratty, which was that orange that we were using.
This is an awesome brush.
Just on the tip of the brush. See, Mom, how I'm not going in like this. I'm just going in with the tip of the brush.
Yep. And what do I do with it?
And then we're going to smudge that on the lower lash line.
Inside?
No, outside your lashes.
Underneath your lashes.
Underneath the lower lash line. And you're only going in about halfway. That
really?
is what it's designed for.
So I never really had a lot of makeup brushes, but like tools, there's a specific brush for every application.
Oh, yeah. And there are people that would look at my collection and say, oh my goodness, you don't have anything good.
Really, this orange really brings out blue eyes. I've never noticed that before because I don't think I've ever put orange on my face for anything.
Now we're going to take a cotton pad and clean up fallout and do the rest of our faces, and we will be right back. Okay, so this is the completed look. My mom does not feel completed like this, but I would feel comfortable going out like this. I would feel complete like this. Makeup preferences vary person to person, and I understand this lippy that we're both wearing does not totally match the eyeshadow, but the eyeshadow is really what we were going for here, and I think it looks fantastic on both of us.
I think my blush is a little too bright, but unlike when there's too much salt in a soup and you throw a potato in to absorb the salt, there's nothing I can do to... I could take some of this off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But otherwise, yeah. I think the lippy also doesn't necessarily match the eyeshadow, but I do like the eyeshadow. I just wish I had someplace to go now to show off.
So that is the video. If you liked it, I would love it if you could leave a like. That would really help the algorithms out, as well as commenting down below and subscribing. All of those things would tell the YouTube algorithms that maybe I'm someone that they could share with others, and it would really help me out. And do you have any final words?
Yeah, make 3 fake accounts and then like it 3 times. And also, if you like me, then put a note down there that says, I like Mom. And the last thing I need to say is, boop.
I don't have a witty sign off, but I will see you guys later.
I'm working on my witty sign off. I'll have it next time.
Bye!